Hello and welcome back. Come with me as we check out what you can get in small town Hartford, South Dakota, just outside Sioux Falls for around $250,000. 102 South Vandemark Avenue is a spacious 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-story home on a large lot in Hartford, South Dakota. Close to schools, parks, and main roads, this home could be yours for $260,000. Alrighty, so before we go inside and see the house, let's just take a look at our neighborhood here. Of course, it is dead of winter, but we are right next to a school there. This is still one of our not quite as quick growing small towns outside Sioux Falls. So if you like that small town feel, this one is kind of more likely to keep that feeling for a little bit longer. As you can see, we have plenty of room right here to add a garage or a shop. And then you can also see that this exterior is in great shape and adorable. Super nice front door. Love this nice front porch. You get lots of natural sunlight. It's cold right now, of course, but heading into, let me wipe this off. There we go. Heading into the home, you can see that they've updated the flooring. This house, I do believe, has gone through some changes over the years. It was moved here many years ago. I believe it used to be a parish. I got little fun facts from some of the locals. But you can see that you have plenty of room for whether you wanted to just keep, if you don't need a formal dining, then you could have like a little nook in here. And then this could just be an open space for anything. Otherwise, you have plenty of room for a nice living room on one side, dining room on the other. And then nice sized kitchen here. And then your main bedroom is down here. You have a nice size primary with some built-ins. So these are, hold on, these are really cute. So I want to kind of back up and show you guys. So really cute. Hold on, I think it's on glare. Okay. And then the windows have been updated. The roof has been updated. I don't think it was a full replacement. Your bathroom on the main was added back here. So you have a nice full bath on your main level. Laundry hookup, a nice little catch-all coming in from back here. You do have a really nice size yard, nice deck. Heading upstairs, we have 3 additional bedrooms and another full bath. So as you can see, this house you could absolutely just move right in. You wouldn't have to update anything, but also one good option is that if you did want to do some updates, you could absolutely add some equity into this home. The systems, I will say, are probably, getting up there in age. And if you guys are interested in homes, we recommend that you look at the property disclosure, which is going to have a little bit more history of the home. Unfinished basement, but nice and clean down there. This is a pretty good deal for $260,000. Let me turn it around and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Alrighty, you guys. So let me know what you think of this one. As far as what kind of house you get for $260,000, this one's a deal. It's not a huge home. It's over 1,400 square feet. So that puts us in the 180s for price per square foot. For this condition, something that you can move right into, nothing that has to be done. The home's in really very good condition, especially for the age. So I would say that that's about what you would expect. The tricky thing about this home is that it's in Hartford. So Hartford is really like barely 10 minutes from Sioux Falls. So it's a really awesome option for people who work in Sioux Falls but really want that small town feel. But because it is still so much smaller than our more quickly growing little towns outside Sioux Falls, Harrisburg is the quickest growing. T is growing pretty quickly. Brandon definitely booming. So Hartford is kind of, you know, it's just not growing as quickly by any means. So it's just going to keep that small town feel. That's very attractive to a lot of people. But it's also, since it is smaller, it has less inventory. We have less homes available in Hartford. So if you want to be in Hartford, based on its location and its schools, its feel, then you are kind of competing for the few homes that become available. So that's just something to keep in mind, and also makes this a little bit more intriguing for some people. Buying in wintertime, this has less competition. If this home hit the market right in spring or summertime, you would expect to probably have a little bit more competition for something like this. So that's something to keep in mind. If you know that you want to buy and you want to buy in Hartford, I would say that even if you don't want to move in wintertime, you got to keep an eye out for homes that become available all times of the year. So hopefully that's a helpful tip for you guys. If you have any other questions or you want to talk to me directly about your moving plans, even if it is in spring or summer, I would say now is the time to talk to a realtor. It's never too soon, especially if you have one that's not trying to pressure you in anything. We just want to make sure that you have the information that you need to be able to make the best decisions and kind of leading up to that big purchase. So I hope this helped. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.